Hello everyone, today I'm with a very good friend of mine in a very difficult time like this. We're happy that we see each other after such a long time, but we're sad about the situation in Israel. So Jonathan, you have your son and also your son-in-law in the army right now.
Correct.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling at the moment, sitting with you, like I just want to cry because of everything that's going on. I'm feeling that on a personal level, but I'm feeling that on a national level too, because we're still grieving, we're still mourning, we're still angry, and you live here, and yet we've never been more unified and strong, I think, than ever before. And that it's that emotions that are pulling me personally, that my son and son-in-law should be safe. But it's not only about my son and son-in-law. Every morning when I turn on the TV, I know that they're going to announce the next 2, 3, 5 soldiers who have been killed. And that means more widows and more orphans and fighting a war that I wish we didn't have to fight.
So there is a chance that your son and son-in-law might get killed as well in Gaza.
You really know how to go right for the heart, huh? My son will be going into Gaza at the right time, and he was in combat.
Wow. Do you know anyone personally from the envelope of Gaza, the Otif Gaza? Do you know somebody there who's been kidnapped or murdered?
I don't know anyone personally. We, as part of the Genesis 123 Foundation, supported a number of families of evacuees from a community near there, and every one of them knew somebody. But we don't. But we're talking about my son again. One of his high school friends was killed on the first day.
In the music festival, or as
a soldier? As a soldier. Somebody whose uncle was also killed in combat in years previously. There were 2 other soldiers in our community who were killed. It's real close to home.
Yeah, we also have a friend. I think you might know him. His unit was just hit a booby trap, and the vehicle exploded, and then he lost his 2 legs and one eye.
I didn't know.
So people are praying. It's very hard because you think Israel is a big country, but it's a small country. The people who go to the army are people that we know, family members. So I know you started a petition against Hamas. Actually, you sent it to the UN. You want to send it to the UN.
Right.
So can you tell us more about the petition that you want people to join you in? Genesis 1, 2, 3.
The petition is not against Hamas. Of course, we're against Hamas. The petition is to have all of the hostages released before there's any conversation about a ceasefire, because what's being promoted now is an idea that we can let some of the hostages go, but leave some of the hostages, which is criminal, which is immoral, which we can't allow. Hamas started this, and we're doing something that's terribly unpleasant and very unsafe in order to get to the hostages without just carpet bombing Gaza, which some people say we should do.
But it's not. They're hidden in the tunnels. How can you just
Right, and then the question is, which is a moral dilemma. I would never want to decide how to go in and how not to go in. You know what? I started out at the beginning of this very pessimistic about any hostages being rescued alive. I'm so emboldened by the bravery, by the dedication of the army and of all of the soldiers, that I don't know that we can save all of them. Today there was it was discovered that one of the hostages was killed, another one.
I saw the news as well.
I don't know if we can save them all. I don't know how many are even alive.
Yeah, because they don't disclose any information.
Nothing.
Yeah, they don't allow the Red Cross to do their jobs either.
Right. So our petition, so that's good you mentioned that. The petition is to the United Nations. The petition is to the Red Cross. The petition is to all the G7 countries, and the petition is to all of the heads of state of all of the countries, 27 of them, that have hostages in Gaza right now, saying, no, back off. This is not the time to talk ceasefire. This is the time to talk releasing of all the hostages. And this is actually the first interview that I'm conducting about the petition, which is really amazing. And what's so nice that since Thursday, so we're 5 days, 4 days, we've gotten thousands of signatures from all over the world. I counted today about 70 nations.
70.
About 70 nations. I had to recount it. I couldn't believe that it was that many people. But now with this and my next interview and others that I have scheduled during the course of the day and people that we're appealing to all over the world, the hope is that we'll have hundreds of thousands.
And do you think this petition can give pressure to foreign governments to give pressure to Hamas?
I don't know about giving pressure to Hamas, but I think the pressure needs to be on the foreign governments and the world bodies. The UN has failed in its job, and the Red Cross, the body that's supposed to go and take and find prisoners of war and hostages, has failed in its job. So that they have no standing right now to be talking about a ceasefire. They should be guaranteeing the safety of the hostages, most of whom are civilians, and just the kidnapping of them in and of itself is a war crime.
Right. So is there anything else that you would like to add?
Please sign the petition. You can go to
I'll share the link.
Share the link.
In the description.
Sign it. You've helped me translate into Chinese. We're talking about translations into German and other languages. And please sign the petition and share widely, because I do believe that anyone watching this can have Israel's back and provide the support from afar. Be in the trenches with us from afar, even just by signing a petition, because I know it gives the support that we need internationally.
Thank you for your time.